So it is 4:50 in the morning. The sun's not even out yet, and we're about to start driving over to the circuits. It's a little bit stormy outside. It'll be pretty fun if the storm stays while we're on the track, but yeah, hoping that we'll get there nice and safe. So see you guys in a few hours. Just made it to the racetrack. I'm pretty happy. It's actually not storming right now. It's kind of cloudy though, and looks like it's gonna get some rain. There was some rain on the way here that you'll see probably on the video. But yeah, the driver's meeting is in 5 minutes, so we'll do that. We'll check in and pretty much just make sure the car is all good to go, take everything out, and yeah. I think today's goal is to be as consistent as possible. Last time I was chasing the fastest lap times I could do. I was third fastest last time, so this time I think I just want to try and just be consistent, like see how consistent I can get with my laps. So it'll be a lot of fun, and see how it goes.
Just come to a corner station that's manned, that's on display yellow. Secondly, you have to come to a passing zone. Third, you got to have a port line. So we're just port line right here.
Alright, so just finished the driver's meeting. You can see I got my car numbers put on the car, check the tire pressures. Right now we're sitting at about 24 cold on all tires, so we'll see how hot they get once we actually get on the track. But you can see that it's maybe looking like some storms are going to be coming, so it should be fun. Who knows? Alright, session 1 is finally here. After waking up at 4 in the morning, driving 2 hours to the racetrack, we're now finally getting on the racetrack and getting to drive. So, pretty happy, pretty excited. It might be, 8 in the morning, but that doesn't mean that my heart isn't pumping out of my chest. If you look at the distance, you'll see that there's actually rain clouds and rain that's falling too, and some raindrops on the roof of my car, but luckily it was just a little bit. It wasn't anything crazy, so nothing really to worry about. I've actually never driven on the racetrack in the rain before, so it would have been a new experience, and I kind of wanted to have that. It's kind of the reason why I chose to go on this day. A little dangerous, but again, if you approach things in a safe manner, then you can figure out the limits, you can figure out what you can and can't do. But in the end, it was only a few sprinkles, and didn't really affect the grip that much at all. So this is the first lap, the first out lap on session 1, and really my main goal here is just to get an idea for how the car feels. It's been 6 months since I was on the racetrack last time, and the racetrack was a lot colder and my tires were a lot fresher. It was around 40 degrees Fahrenheit 6 months ago, and today it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty big difference when it comes to the temperatures outside. Temperatures will make a huge difference on how the car feels, how the tires heat up, how they can maintain the heat or overheats, and it's going to change how the car grips. So all I'm doing right now is kind of taking it easy, taking it relaxed, just understanding where the limits of the car are before I go a little too crazy. Just, again, getting a feel for everything. You want to have that confidence that if you turn this way, or if you brake that way, or if you go on throttle this way, that it's going to do what you expect it to do. And it felt really good. I was surprised because, again, it was 6 months. I've done a huge road trip to Indianapolis on these tires and was a little worried that they weren't going to grip the way that I wanted, but so far so good. We're going to take a little break and watch some practice from some other drivers, and then I'll see you in session 2. Alright, session 2. So this is actually my fastest lap of the day, so I will talk you through it. Turn 1 is the high-speed left-hander, very tough to get right. You're going to carry as much speed as you can. I'm carrying about 75 miles per hour here, tracking out wide, exactly what you want to do, and just carrying all that speed into this uphill section that then goes downhill into the hardest braking point in the circuit, turn 2. You're braking at about 90 miles per hour and slowing down to about 30. Again, you're trying to make sure that you brake enough to make the corner, but that you don't brake too much that you lose too much speed. This next section of corners is super technical. It's this uphill right-hander that is off camber. You brake a little to give the front tires some grip, then you turn in very, very late so that way you can prepare for the next left-hander. This left-hander, you have to go flat out, go as next to the curb as much as you can, track out wide. The car wants to go to the trees, just try to stop that from happening. Brake into this hairpin next, a very standard hairpin left turn. We brake late, we apex late, and it helps us bring more speed into the straight line section. Now after this is the uphill downhill chicane. Super tough to get right because it's blind. We can only see the uphill, but then once we reach the top, then you'll see the curb. That's how we know that we're reaching the downhill, and then we're braking right away, making sure that we don't go into the grass. We make the uphill right-hander happen next, and then now it's straight to the last corner on the track, the hairpin turn. This hairpin actually goes downhill, so it helps you carry some more speed, but that makes it tougher to turn. So we brake late, we turn in very late, we straighten the car early, that brings us more speed in the straight line, and then we go all the way out wide onto the curb, get that little bump happening there, and that's my fastest lap. And now it's time for lunch, so we're going to eat some food, take a break, watch some races, and then we'll be back for the last session of the day. And just like that, it is already time for the last session of the day. Really go back out there, try and show everyone what I got, and see what kind of laps we can put out there. So, it's our last chance to see what we can do. It's also the hottest chance to see what we can do. But I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys just listen. So, have fun. So that was my track day at Hallett. I had a ton of fun. It was 6 months since I've been to the track, so it really was something I needed to do. I needed to get out there and just get out of the house and do it again, and I'm really glad that I did. I'll actually be going back again next week, so super excited for that. I'll post some more videos from there too. But this track day was super successful. I beat my last best lap time by 1.5 seconds, which is huge, especially considering that my tires were extremely worn and that it was twice as hot as the last time I was on track. And so my best lap time now is a 138.253, so very, very happy about that. We're getting some rain here on the way back home. I guess we just barely missed it at the racetrack, but I think today really encapsulated what a perfect Midwest day is on the racetrack. We had a lot of clouds in the morning, we had some rain and some sprinkles, and then it slowly started getting really, really hot, around 105 to 108 degrees by the end of session 5. And then as we're going back home, we get this beautiful view of rain, and then we pass by a wildfire on the left. So truly everything about the Midwest all in one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first vlog. If you have any feedback, feel free to let me know. Really appreciate it, and take it easy. See ya.